Hey, we took a little. Hiatus.
So anyway,
we took a little hiatus.
We had to take a break after that heated debate
about Star Wars the movie, or just
Star Wars in general, and we're not talking about that anymore because
we might. It might happen.
No, we're not going to. I'm just gonna fucking cock block it right now. That shit ain't getting laid tonight. We already had that argument. We went out on the deck and continued the argument. We had the argument in the living room. The debate.
It's not
debate. It wasn't an argument. It was a debate. It was a debate. It was good. We finally conceded that neither of us were going to win the argument,
and we both have merits to our discussion.
We have different ways of viewing the Force.
Yes,
we'll just say that.
Yes,
so we're good. So anyway, Finn, go on.
Quick sum up of Finn. Or we're speculating whether he is or is not Force sensitive.
Well, let's just look at the bigger picture. He may or may not be Force sensitive, but is or is he not going to become a Jedi?
Yes.
I don't think so.
You don't think he is?
I don't know. They like if you watch the trailers and that's all you watch and you didn't spoil yourself and you went and saw the movie, then you're thinking, wow, this dude's going to be the next Jedi. We're going to have another Samuel L. Jackson in the mix. Awesome sauce. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of perception in the culture that there's not enough black people in Star
Wars. Yeah. I disagree with that because I remember plenty of black people in Star Wars. But
I don't see it that way. I just watched it for a movie for what it is. I didn't try to read into it any more than it was. It was something there for my entertainment, and I enjoyed it. So there was that. I didn't care what color anyone was.
Is a bitch. That's all it is.
Well, do you see that woman that says Star Wars is racist because Darth Vader was black until he took off his helmet? Or Darth Vader was good or bad until he took off his helmet. And then he was revealed as a white guy and he was good.
Yeah, but the voice was black.
I just thought it was hilarious that they're giving that woman airtime. Why? It's a completely unnecessary argument to even have. Just enjoy it for what it is, kids. Let's not.
It's considered the dark side of the Force, so they were dark. It has nothing to do with their. I mean, Mace Windu was black. You saw his face and he was conceived good.
Well, that's just someone reading into something that's not even there.
It's just
you're putting your own personal bullshit on
liberal BS. Just find something to bitch about. Okay, so Finn, is he or isn't he? That's the question. Where did he come from? That'd be a good thing to know just going forward.
I'm more interested in Rey.
Okay.
I mean, you get the basic story of like Finn that he was born naturally to a set of parents at some point, stolen away from his family, raised to be a killing machine, and the Force awakens him. At least that's the way I took it. And he's like, "Nah, I ain't doing that. That's not right. I just don't feel right about this." And on to another path he goes. Rey, on the other hand, we know absolutely nothing about. She was left on the planet with the dude that was running the junk station, and that was it. That's all you know about her. That's it. That's literally the end of her beginning story. You like that? Uninteresting.
No, I just saw this.
You gonna watch that late hit again?
No, this is different. It's all spaghetti. I'm just scrolling up to the top of Facebook. Sometimes good things come up in the Facebook. But anyway, so the question is, where did she come from? There's rumors out there that she's Luke's daughter. There's a rumor out there that she is somehow a descendant of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which would be pretty cool to bring him back in somehow. Because Ewan McGregor is on the docket to be in some way in in episode 8.
I'm not gonna lie,
so is Hayden Christensen. So
a lot of people bitched about the rehashed end of episode 6 when they re-released it to theaters, and then when they re-released it to Blu-ray. A lot of people bitched about that. I'm not gonna lie, I think it'd be cool as shit to see all those guys floating around in ghost form like a council to guide Luke on his journey with his Padawan. I think that'd be awesome sauce and shit. I think that would be cool. I would love that to no end. People bitch all you want. I don't care. That was fun. I think it'd be a great idea. A really cool idea, actually.
That's the rumor is they're gonna bring back Ewan McGregor to be Obi-Wan, or at least the ghost embodiment of Obi-Wan.
I think that'd be fair since the other guy's dead. So
Hayden Christensen. I actually learned. I did not know this. I'm going to tell you something. Let me know if you knew this or not. Okay. Originally, in episode 6 or episode 5, I knew this one. Episode 5. The person who played the Sith Lord Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Darth Sidious, whichever one you call it. Was actually in the hall. It wasn't like the actual physical embodiment of the person. You actually see the person like walking around. It was just a hologram. It was just an old lady with makeup on.
Okay.
And the voice of the actual actor who played Palpatine in the episodes 1, 2, and 3 was the same actor who played the voice of the Emperor in episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
It was kind of ass backwards because episode 6, it was like a 30-year-old trying to dress up to make him older, like with a lot of makeup and stuff, to play the voice.
But that was the dude.
That same dude.
Yeah.
And then later, he got makeup down to play a younger guy. It's ass backwards.
I think that's cool as shit.
I thought it was cool. I didn't know that. I thought it was like 2 different actors. I heard that it was a woman. I'm like, well, they did a good job voicing over it. But then I realized, it was a woman that was in the hologram in the first one because they cleaned it up when they remastered it.
Yeah.
To actually be Palpatine. But it was originally like an old woman, like old wrinkly woman with like this.
I didn't even realize that until they aired that special on ESPN the 15th.
Yes.
The 15th. They aired that special about the evolution of lightsaber duels, and they actually had him on there talking about how he did that. And I realized that dude's voice is the same voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the same voice. I didn't realize that watching episodes 1, 2, and 3. I thought that, but I didn't realize it. Like, it came to fruition for me. I'm like, oh my god, that's the dude. They didn't get another guy that sounded like that dude. That's the fucking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kudos. Fat kudos. I like continuity.
And there we go. We're spinning off again. I'm talking. Anyway,
that was your fault.
She could be Luke Skywalker's daughter. She could be Obi-Wan's daughter. She could be someone completely. Well, here's my theory. I have a theory that
couldn't be Qui-Gon's daughter.
Huh?
Couldn't be Qui-Gon's daughter.
That'd be rude. She'd be rude. I never said Obi-Wan's daughter. I said a descendant of Obi-Wan. There's a difference.
Could be a descendant of Qui-Gon.
Could be. Qui-Gon. God, another fan theory. Qui-Gon is rumored that Qui-Gon is actually not is technically rumored to be a Sith, some form of Sith. Maybe not full blown, but definitely dabbled more in the Sith side of the Force than the light side because he was trained by Darth Tyrannus.
Yes,
that was his master.
Who was trained by Darth Sifo-Dyas.
Yes, who was trained by
Yoda.
Yes, but one of Qui-Gon's pupils went dark side. He lobbied and pushed heavily for Anakin to be trained, even though he pushed heavily, and he actually made an unfair promise, a promise to Obi-Wan, made Obi-Wan promise that on his death wish that he would train him. Why was he so adamant about that? Was he really that adamant about believing that he's the chosen one, or was he adamant about what Palpatine might have chosen him or told him about the future?
That's reading way too much into it. For me, that's reading way too much into it.
I'm just saying. It's a thought.
Thought that counts.
Okay, so
or the thought that was discounted at this point.
Daisy Ridley, or Rey. She's cute. She's not like super hot. She's cute. She's like cute.
That nice combination between Luke and Leia, though.
If you notice, like all the major feminine like heroines in the Star Wars universe are all like brunettes,
and they all have silly hair.
To a degree, yeah.
That three pigtail thing that she's rocking,
yeah,
that ain't working for
anybody. Think about Leia. Like look at Leia. You got Padme. You have what else? Well, technically Keira Knightley. She played the original Princess Amidala, though the decoy. She in the first movie. That was Keira Knightley. There's one more. Oh, Luke's mom or Anakin's mom. She's all like the strong feminine or. I can't think of it.
That is gonna fucking kill me.
Want me to just look it up?
Yeah, just do it. I'm gonna fucking have a migraine thinking about it. Just type in Anakin's mom, get it over real quick.
I might just take my time to torture you a little bit.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking
I got
it. Rotten Tomatoes, help!
I got it.
Is it shower night? It is shower night.
Shower night?
Woo. Yeah, baby's getting a bath.
Shimi.
Shmi Skywalker.
Yeah, Shmi Skywalker. Yeah. Okay.
Is there a possibility that Rey was conceived by the Force?
You want to know my theory?
Since we know so little about her, that it's out there. It's out. I'm
you honestly want to know my theory?
From a tree.
You want to know my honest to God theory?
That she's Han Solo's bastard daughter.
No. I have a theory that she's Luke's daughter, and during the process of Kylo Ren killing all of the Jedi and Luke's when Luke was trying to like remake the Jedi Order,
he hit her on Jakku.
Yes. Like Kylo hit her. I think Kylo actually. That's why Kylo was like, "What girl?" That's why he was like, it kept like every time he mentioned the girl, he's like, "Oh my God, not her." They didn't want to kill Luke the Skywalker because
they want to again with the same theme from the original trilogy. I want to turn the Skywalker, not kill the Skywalker.
So that's my assumption is that is Luke's daughter. Okay, it's Luke's daughter. So he's probably a couple years younger than Rey or Kylo or Ben. We'll call him
Ben.
It's a couple years younger than Ben. And whenever he decided to turn on Anakin or Luke and the rest of the Jedi Order and then go dark side, I'm guessing he stole her and was like, "Don't come after me, I'll kill her." And that's why he went into hiding. He gave up on everything.
That one I will allow you to have.
And that he hid on Jakku because Jakku, like it was the history of Jakku is the reason why there's only people living there now is because during the Battle of Jakku, a Star Destroyer and a couple Star Destroyers crashed on that planet and some like ships and stuff. And the Empire, they were all Empire, and this is before the Empire did their brainwashing, do everything we say unequivocally, unconsciously, without any apprehension.
Beginning of the Rebel War.
What?
Beginning of the Rebel War.
No, this is right after Episode 6. It's like a year after Episode 6. So the events of the movie are 29 years to the date of that battle. It's 29 years. A year afterwards is the Battle of Jakku, which is where their main was. So, lost train of thought there for a second.
Yeah, because he wasn't playing.
Everyone on that, I'm not playing anything. I have my list up here. They're on Jakku because they didn't have a choice. They got stranded there because the Empire left them. So everyone on that planet, everyone on that planet used to be Empire. And all the humans used to be Empire. They were left there by the Empire because the Empire just like, oh, they're dead. We're not going back for them.
We ain't worried about it.
And the guy who in the beginning who had the information.
Oh, he's from the original trilogy.
Yeah. Do what?
He's from the original trilogy.
Yeah,
same actor.
Yeah, he's one of the generals of the ships. Yeah.
Same actor.
Yeah.
You can see him in the original trilogy, kids. Pay attention to detail because they're doing it good.
Now they never mentioned why he's like all this stuff. I'm telling you why. They bailed. They did not go back for them. They left them stranded on that planet to fend for themselves.
I was giving kudos to J.J. Abrams for doing a fantastic job.
I am. I'm just telling the story, and that's why all the humans on that planet, which eventually they had other, people there, other races or creatures, whatever
races. We're all races.
And yeah, okay.
That sounded different. We are all races. We are not all races.
Says not ists. No T. There's no T. So that's why they're all there, and there's a huge resentment for the Empire on this planet. So overall, because this planet wasn't supposed to be inhabitable.
How are we even friends?
And that's
everything that annoys.
And that's what Luke. That's why Luke probably never checked Jakku. And that might be why
an Empire-controlled place for the most part that he thought.
Everyone on the planet hates. I'm just saying, everyone on that planet, like that whole colony was ex. For the most part, was Empire.
Well, yeah. Why would you check a safe? Well, yeah, you're even more right. Well, why even check a safe haven? Yeah. Why would he take him? Why would he take her somewhere that is a safe haven? I don't care. They're developing her amazingly.
That's my theory. That's my personal theory on everything. Knowing what I know before that, somewhere in that of the time period in which Kylo Ren went from training under Luke to killing all of his Padawans and leaving the Jedi Order, and Luke blaming himself, I'm thinking he took Luke's daughter, probably killed his wife too, Probably should throw that out there. Probably killed Luke's wife as well. And that's probably why, like, if he went after him for revenge, he's given it to the dark side of himself. That's why he just went into Serenity and just let it go.
Went back to the first Jedi temple on the island planet.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, when they first started talking about where Luke was hiding, I thought Dagobah.
I thought Mon Calamari. As soon as they
I
started talking about
thought
the modern
Dagobah.
islands.
I thought Dagobah.
But that's my theory. That's my theory of what
That's
happened.
fine.
I could be.
You know what? I can go with that. I mean,
It's very conceivable.
very conceivable.
It's very conceivable that it's also
like that's in line with where JJ started. Now the next two directors, who knows? But JJ.
Well, whenever she was like during the vision when she got dropped off, like it sounded like a dark voice like Kylo Ren, or even it could have been Snoke. It could be Snoke that actually did that. Maybe it's not exactly Kylo Ren, but Snoke. You think she'd recognize Kylo Ren?
That's one character I need more explanation on.
Kylo Ren?
Snoke. No, fuck. Well, I get Ben Kenobi or Ben Solo. I get that. That makes perfect sense to me. But I need more information.
But that's my theory on her. So
I'm with you actually on that. Surprisingly, after the last one, you probably wouldn't think we'd agree on anything. But yeah.
Okay, let's move to the next Ben. I have a theory on this one too. I don't think he's full dark side, and here's why.
I think upon the killing of his father, that was the completion of the cycle.
No. Here's what I think.
I think that's what it takes. I think it takes drawing all the passion necessary to kill one you love is the completion of the dark cycle. I think that is it. I think that is what the dark side requires of you, and I wouldn't be surprised. And I haven't read a lot of comics. I haven't read a lot of the novella. I haven't read a lot of fan fiction. Jesus Christ, you fuckers are insane sometimes.
I'm a fucker.
Have you sat there and written Star Wars fan fiction?
No.
Okay,
I thought about it though.
You know.
Hey, if you
wrote the storyline you just explained to me, that would be fine. Some of you fuckers are so goddamn lost. In a paper bag that has an opening at one end, you only have to go one direction and get out. But damn it, you fucked up. I don't even know where the fuck I was going with that. What was I talking about?
Fan fictions.
So pissed
fan
off.
Theories.
Where was I before that?
Him killing someone you love is your rite of passage into the dark side of the Sith.
Rite of the passage into the Sith. I firmly believe that. Because look, and just from the evidence we have, only from the films.
Okay.
What Anakin had to do.
Well, Anakin
killed the order he grew up in and loved, and was supposed to kill Obi-Wan, who he loved. And Padme, which technically
he never killed anyone. If you want to get technical, because he never killed Padme, he never killed Obi-Wan.
He killed some Padawans.
He
killed some Padawans.
I watched the theory. I read a theory.
He killed some Padawans.
He did kill some Padawans, but he didn't love the Padawans.
Well, if he loved the order, he loved the Padawans.
He also killed a bunch of sand people and their babies. So,
that's the dark side. But anyway. I think that's a graduation for the Sith. You have to kill something
it's more or less giving into your emotions, the part of your emotions you try to withhold.
Well,
I think that's what really. It doesn't have to be killing. It's just giving into a part of your emotions you've always withheld from letting go.
Well, the jealousy and the rage that he had.
I think it's just rage.
Well, whatever, but
anger.
And for whatever
and love. The main reason. What was the main reason? State Padme.
You don't kill anything out of anger for love.
I don't think he killed out of
love and anger don't work.
I think he killed out of love to save the one he was with. But when you start dabbling in the dark side and you're not in the level head of doing it, like Luke, I think we've talked about this before. Luke, he dabbles in both sides, but he can do both sides with a level head. He could probably do force choking with a level head. Anakin's even the same way as Darth Vader. He doesn't get pissed off and do something out of rage. He does it with a clear head.
It's the best elf on the show.
Like what is it you see it like in the Empire Strikes Back? He's meditating a lot. And when someone fails, force choke. You failed me. Your turn. It's just simple. It's not like a
next.
It's not like a rage thing. It's more.
I don't know. It just
Serenity is that point between happiness and anger.
Serenity, no. Seinfeld, anybody? Okay, no. All right, we're good.
Here's my theory. My theory is this. I believe that Han Solo. I'm good.
I'm just
time checking you. I'll leave him late. It's okay. I can always just skip it, go tomorrow, or go this weekend.
Let Jesus down. My God, where do you stop?
Okay. As you're watching the movie, as you're watching this scene unfold, he's like, I need your help to let this pain go. The pain of him. I'm thinking Han let him kill him to ease whatever's going on with him in the dark side.
I don't think Han realized that until he grasped the saber and he didn't relinquish. Second man, I think at that moment Han realized, well, there's only one way out of this.
No, I think
I'm not gonna.
I have a feeling that Han submitted to it, to him letting his son kill him, because then that takes all the burden of him choosing to do it, and that somehow.
Well, then Han doesn't have to kill his son.
Yes, and it also saves him from going completely dark side, killing his own father, because his father basically let him do it or asked him to. So that saves his son in the regard that you're not full dark side nice. You're not fully dark side because you are not. Yeah, boys say 20. You did not choose to kill me. I let you kill me, or I wanted you to kill me.
I think he's full on dark side. I'm not gonna lie. I would be gravely disappointed if upon episode 9 happening that Kylo Ren is all of a sudden Ben Solo again and saves the day. Like that'd be the biggest disappointment in my life.
I'm just telling. The first theory you thought was pretty good. You thought
you're on par with the first thing. I don't know about this.
I think it just saves his son. I just think it saves his son's soul. That's all I'm trying to say. I think it saves his soul.
I'm with that, but I think that's like the committal thing, like the final thing, because you knew, like, it was alluded to earlier in the film that he's with your father. And what Snoke said, and you know what you have to do. Like, that kind of shit. It's like, well, fucker seems kind of committed to fucking doing it. So I guess he's going to fucking do it. And then the scene happens at the end of the movie. And Han sets himself up. I'm not going to...
If you watch Harry Potter, you'll get my
I am not doing Harry Potter and Star Wars in the same fucking conversation.
Let me finish.
No.
Let me finish.
No.
There's a part in Harry Potter.
I didn't even watch it.
Where Draco Malfoy. I know. It's in one of the later movies. There's a movie where Draco Malfoy, a son of one of the Death Eaters, the Death Eaters are people that follow Lord Voldemort, where he's given the order, you must kill Dumbledore, like one of the most powerful wizards in the world. Like, you must kill him.
It's like 2 actors that fill that role.
I know, because one died.
Okay, there's that.
Okay. Where he's like, so I have to kill you. But to save his soul, a guy named Severus Snape does it for him. It's all if you watch the movie, you'll see it's all orchestrated and it's all planned out to save Malfoy from having to kill someone. Because once you kill someone in like the Wizarding World, there's no going back or whatever. If you watch it, you'll get what I'm saying.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm not killing you.
You're killing me, Smalls.
If you watch it, you'll know what I'm saying. Whenever you watch the movie, you'll come back to me like, I understand what you're talking about now about Star Wars. I think it's a polarity in that. It's similar to that. Where Han let him, it's not like he could have put up a fight. He easily could have pulled out his blaster and put up a good fight.
I don't think he wanted to kill his son. I don't think he could bring himself to kill his son. I think he was submitting so that he wouldn't have to make the hard choice.
And he was also submitting so his son doesn't have the burden. Because, okay, honestly, he's holding it right there, and then he just like turns it to himself and lets himself get stabbed. I think he took the burden off his son.
Han Solo is like, what, 136 years old in this film?
Something like that.
He looks not as bad as Carrie Fisher, but he looks...
Chewie hasn't aged a bit. He looks fabulous.
Makeup.
Chewie's over makeup. No. Wookiees live a long time. They live about a couple of years.
Well, but they still got the same actor to do it.
I know. Yeah, they're the turtles. They're the turtles of the Star Wars universe.
Anthony Daniels is still C-3PO, and that midget is actually still R2-D2. He got credited in the film, so mad awesome. Continuity, damn it. I like it.
Yeah. Anyway,
I see where you're going with that, but I
don't
know. I think
you have like a year and a half to watch all the Harry Potters. If you ever decide to, you gotta watch the first one first. But if you watch it,
I can't watch the second one first.
No, what? Come on, man, watch me. Come on,
you just said I have to watch the first. I don't have to do anything. I can watch.
I said watch the first one and then figure it out from there. If you want to watch.
I will. I'm just the only. God damn it, we can't fucking watch Star Wars without getting in an argument. Period. Debate.
If you watch all of Harry Potter, you'll know what I'm saying. That's all. I can't reference it right now. We can't have this discussion because you've never seen it, so I can't reference it.
I think Han submitted himself to it because he didn't want to have to make the hard choice.
He also didn't want to have
to kill his son.
He also didn't want his son to have to live with the guilt of killing his father.
Well, he killed his father. It's not like we can watch that scene 1,000 times. We can go back to episode 4. Who shot the fuck first? I'm just saying
he
Who shot the fuck first?
What was the goal of Luke Skywalker in episode 6? It was not to go kill Vader. Fifth one, it was. In the fifth one, the goal was to go kill Vader. Sixth one was to go save his father, which he did and succeeded.
Yes.
What was his goal? Han Solo's goal in episode 7? To save his son. You can interpret that how you want. Saving his son could have been letting him kill him. That way he doesn't have the burden of, I slaughtered my father. I cut his head off. I did all these things. That's all I'm trying to say. It could still, because you're going to have a tie later.
I hate to be this fan, but if they turn Kylo Ren to the light side and somehow
maybe not, but maybe he does something.
Luke and Finn all join together and destroy Snoke.
He might do something redeeming. That's all I'm trying to say. He might do something redeeming for me.
I like the fact that he killed his dad.
You also got to factor in
the Sith Lordship and.
You got to factor in what Han Solo said. You know he's just going to use you until he doesn't need you anymore. That's what they're going to do. That's what they always do. He knows that. I mean, he knows damn well what's exactly going to happen. So that gives one of two things. So he has he probably has resentment to Snoke for taking him from his family and making him kill all the Jedi and whatever. And he probably has resentment towards his father for letting him do it and taking him and not coming to get him.
Taking him from his family, then that comes back to a statement Carrie Fisher made, we should have never sent him, or Leia made, we should have never sent him away. Send him away to what? Bible camp? Where the fuck was he sent away to?
Jedi.
Did you send him away? No. Send him away after what he did and say, no, you can't be here anymore. You have to go. Like, there's more to that fucking story that's going to be wrapped up in episode 8. I'm fairly certain they're going to finish that off. So there's more to that open-ended statement. So we can't just close it off with what you said or what I think. There's more to it. It's going to be alluded to, and the movies are canon, so there's no argument against that. So whatever happens in episode 8, you kids are going to have to deal with, and so are you, and so am I. However, it turns out.
Telling you my theory. There's so many different ways they can play. If Han Solo would just die for the sake of dying so he can become a dark, that's also possible. But I
think the ultimate thing is that he sacrificed himself so he would never have to go against his son, and only because of what Leia told him. Like, I think Han was open to the fact, like, yeah, fuck it. If I got to kill the little bastard, then so be it. Shit happens. This is more important than that kind of logic. But I think he submitted himself to the death, realizing that I can't beat him. My force sensitivity, or luck, as he calls it, isn't going to help me through this one. So
it's open to interpretation.
Open to interpretation. Like 18 minutes on that. 18 minutes on that.
Anyone else? Han Solo. We just talk about Han
Solo.
Chewie's awesome.
Chewie's back. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw him hit the detonator in the film, I thought he was dead. I thought he was just not anywhere near an exit. He was just like, fuck it. If everyone's going, I'm out too. Peace, bitches. And then he shows up with the Millennium Falcon at the end of the film and rescues Rey and Finn. So, boom to that. Glad to see Chewie still hanging there because every pilot needs a damn good first mate.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was happy to see that. I really was.
What's the pilot's name? Poe Dameron?
Poe Dameron?
He was awesome.
Doman? What? I don't know. Like, if you look at IMDb,
we can just see how it's spelled. We won't hear it. Poe Dameron. What's to say Poe Dameron? He was awesome. He was pretty cool. He was a hell of a good pilot. Like, you see that one scene where he takes out like 9 TIE fighters and like one sweep around like the building?
Yeah, and Finn's like,
that's a good pilot. If you want a good comparison of what the game remember Star Wars Battlefront? Then when they had like the fly through at one point where you're actually behind, that's exactly what it looks like in the game. I know you think it's stupid, but or whatever.
I don't think it's stupid. It's just not my thing. So
I know.
It is what it is.
But that's what it feels like when you're playing dogfights, squadron or rogue squadrons or whatever.
I like the introduction of the character. I think he's going to have a lot larger role to play than just a pilot.
I really wish the actor they had playing who was the pilot in the episodes 4, 5, and 6.
I know who you're talking about. We had this discussion on
because in the books prior to that, he was like, God, he retired as like the most decorated pilot in the history of like the rebellion and the eventual.
If they had been able to bring that actor back and have him just at least in the background,
maybe
one line
as
a general, one line as a general or admiral. I mean, fucking Akbar is back.
Guy from Heroes is there in there.
Yeah, Matt. I don't know what the fuck he's doing there.
He's a pilot.
He just died.
Oh, and the girl, the Chinese looking girl. Or the Asian looking girl, whatever. I don't know her ethnicity. It's also a pilot. She was one of the Sand Serpent sisters in Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah, she was. I'm serious. I'll look it up for you if you want. But
I believe you. You're more into that shit than I am, so I'm not gonna disagree because I don't want to argue, JD. I just want to.
I'll just show you. I'm just gonna show you.
Oh, excuse me. We still have a top 10 or 5 to do.
We didn't even talk about BB-8 yet. BB-8 was awesome.
BB-8 was fat titties.
I don't know what that means, but okay. He was awesome.
Fat titties.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's a good thing. Fucking non-90s children. Sons of bitches. This is the difference. 37 and 28.
I'm looking for it.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're dead on.
37 and 28.
There's a lot of actually Game of Thrones actors in it. Gwendolyn Christie, she played Captain Phasm, the Chrome Trooper.
Phasma,
whatever. Katrina Chong, I'll go check. She's supposed to be the pilot. Let's see if it comes through. Hold on. I'll go to IMDb.
Yeah.
I just Googled it.
You could have just episode 7 IMDb and been done with it.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh, she's in Halo Night. Nice. Halo Nightfall. Is she even credited here? Just actress. Huh. It's not showing up on here.
You're killing me, Smalls.
No, the movie she's even in isn't showing up. That's weird.
Killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me.
I'm fucking here. You're there. You're killing me.
I love messing up your mojo.
Like, I get on a goddamn roll and you're just like, hey, you know what? Fuck your roll. I'm gonna fucking hit you with a truck.
It's fun, man.
Son of a bitch. There's that fucking truck again. I should expect it to fucking hit me every time I get on a roll.
BB-8 was badass. He was the tits. Or big tits or whatever. Big titty.
Fat Titties Deluxe.
I never.
The Deets.
What is that from?
Do you even know what the Deets is?
Yeah, I know what the Deets is.
What are Deets?
Deets Doritos.
No. They're a specific type of Doritos.
Doritos. Just Doritos.
No.
Cool Ranch.
That's the Deets.
You're the Deets. You're the Deets.
I am the fucking Deets. I'm the Deets and a fat ass glass of cold frosty
Simon
beer.
Pegg is actually in this movie too.
Remember that thing? Why are you doing this to these poor people?
I'm trying to find
the fucking sitting here watching us, and you're like all pissed off about this Asian chick that did this one thing.
I'm trying to find the actress. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find this actress. Really quick.
Thank God neither or both of us aren't this anal retentive. Otherwise, we'd be here all fucking night looking up shit on the internet.
Okay, talk about BB-8. That's all. You do that. I'm listening. Let's go ahead and talk about BB-8. That's all I'm trying to do.
It's a fat ass droid.
It's funny. It's hilarious.
It was literally a fat ass droid. I enjoyed it. Actually,
funny.
This, yeah, with the Bic lighter, that was hilarious. That was good shit. No, this Star Wars movie added something that the other 6 had lacked over time, and it was charm. Charm.
Yeah,
I've talked about this with the Marvel movies.
That's a Disney up aspect of.
Well, but I've talked about this with the Marvel movies before. There was like this charm. Just the movie was charming, and you have to explain to someone. It's like I can't, but there's just a couple of jokes that I can tell you from the movie that would explain my point. And BB-8 just throwing a thumbs up with a lighter because that's what he has. Like that, it's just good business. They did a great job with it. Adding a new droid. Got no problem with it whatsoever at all. Having C-3PO still floating around, probably him and R2-D2 would be the only characters that make it all the way through everything. Maybe. Hopefully. Somebody has to go all the way through all my fucking movies. Somebody has to make it.
R2.
You calling R2?
I think R2. Well, he's the only one left from all of them. Han's dead. Chewie might. Chewie could. Yes, no, he wasn't.
He wasn't in the first two.
He was in the third one, but he wasn't in the first two.
C-3PO and R2-D2 are the only ones that have made the entire trip.
If Yoda, no, he wasn't in the fourth one. It has to be. I've always thought that subconsciously that the show is technically about the two droids and what things that go on.
The journey that's going on around them as they've been stumbling.
Because technically, droids can never die. So the story can go on forever with those being involved, technically.
Well, it was kind of a nice touch that R2-D2 was kind of like, I'm sad, I'm fucking shutting down, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Because that's, what the hell? What was the word they used to describe him?
Yeah, her. Yeah, one of the sisters. She was the pilot.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't disagree with you.
Oh, there's a fun little tidbit.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. Who's in Trainwreck?
Yes, BB-8.
Wait. And there's I saw a video on YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a guy teaching you how to make your own BB-8 droid.
Okay, the funny thing is I've been drinking all day and he hasn't, and he's far more distracted than I am.
Star Wars gets me excited, man. I'm sorry. I like the Star Wars. It gets me excited.
Would you like to talk about it, or do you
Daniel Craig was him? Was the remember the stormtrooper?
I need more proof of that.
He says he was. He credited himself. The one who was like, "I'll tell you, you will undo these binds,
restraints,
open the door, and drop your gun. I will undo and drop my gun
and drop my gun."
Okay. Anything else on Star Wars? BB-8 was awesome.
There was a lot you missed because you were playing.
What else? What did I miss? I'm not super selling. What else did I miss?
Guess we didn't really go into Kylo Ren a whole lot.
We didn't. We talked about it.
Luke at the end of the film. I thought that was fantastic, and I like the fact that they had the handout.
Yeah, I think
no fucking glove, no flesh cover.
The question is, did he get his hand cut off and get a new one, or did he is the flesh just deteriorated? Is what it is. I wonder which one that is.
Well, no, because.
You hate me.
Remember episode 6?
Yes.
Remember how he had his hand cut when he was on the barge?
Yes, I know that.
Okay. I imagine it was just strip the flesh, go with the hand, and it's probably a new hand. Though it did look very similar to what they showed in episode 5. Not gonna lie.
Well, in episode 5, they had a leather one because they had the thing open up here, and it's like, and he closed it. They did do that in episode 5.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But like the coloration inside is the coloration he has outside now. So that would lead me to think possibly that.
Well, it actually looked robotic. My question is, did he get it cut off and he just put it on? It was like fuck the skin part, or is it the same arm and it's just the skin is deteriorated, the artificial skin?
That is looking way too much into it. I just say he might have upgraded over time because it looks not same coloration but similar to the hand Anakin had.
So what do you think is going to happen forward with him? Is he going to train
Luke?
Rey? Is he going to come back and train everyone?
I think he's going to train Rey and get everything back in order, but he's dying in the second film. The 8th film.
I think he'll die in the 9th.
He's dying in the 8th.
Maybe. But
I think they're slowly and surely just going to wick off the old cast because that's just part of the process.
Well, what about Carrie Fisher? When do you think she's going to die?
Last film.
Okay, so the pattern of every movie is light side win, dark side win, light side win, and dark side. It always bounces back and forth.
This could go on literally forever.
Yeah, like
that's not going to hurt
let's
either
go.
of
Episode
our
1, you start out with the dark side winning, conquering Naboo, and then them losing. Okay, and then the episode, then it starts with the dark side winning, capturing, almost killing Obi-Wan with Jango Fett, and then capturing a bunch of Jedi, and then the Jedi win.
Jedi win the day.
Yeah. So that's, you can go back and forth.
In episode 3, you start off Sith wins.
It starts off with a Jedi win.
Yeah, but Sith win at the end of the film.
Yes, Sith win.
I'm only counting the end of the film.
Now, then you look at the Star Wars
A New Hope.
Yeah, it starts off Sith win, destroying a planet technically, if you want to count that.
Well, you are like really.
Then you have a huge battle. You have a huge win. You have a huge win.
Can you just go by the end of the film and not just like?
You can't do that, because then if you do that, you go the first one light side, then dark side, then light side, dark side, light side.
Yeah, that's the point.
No, you gotta go back. It goes back and forth.
I can't really call the fifth a win because the fifth one was not technically a win.
You did destroy it. The battle was a win, considering that they
episode 5, correct?
Episode 5.
City.
They have
Wild City. It seemed like a draw to me.
No, I was talking about the battle in the beginning. Basically putting.
Off?
Yeah.
Fucking mess.
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you. There was no technical winner, but if you want to get really technical, I mean, Luke kind of realized the mortality of that he's not that good a Jedi yet, and so you have Han's frozen.
Well, that's why Obi-Wan told him to go to Dagobah.
I know that's why he went to Dagobah. He just didn't train long enough.
Well,
but you have Han
frozen.
At the end of episode 5, you have Han frozen. You have Luke completely deteriorated. He doesn't even have a lightsaber. He's got to make a new one. If you're going to get technical, Lando Calrissian now has the
what episode?
5. At the end of episode 5. Han's frozen. That's a loss.
Luke has to build a new lightsaber from scratch, which he does, and probably one of the best Christmas movies ever.
Well, they actually have a deleted scene. If you ever seen it, it showed in a deleted scene how he built it, but it's cool. But I enjoy it.
Yeah, he uses the Force as pretty neat. Yeah, we've all seen it. Yeah. If you're a fan and you haven't seen it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan, tell you've seen it.
Anything else, Star Wars? Talk about Ren. We can talk about Kylo Ren some more. Knights of Ren are apparently a bunch of
wannabes.
Well, I don't know if they're all Jedi though, because there's a rumor that Boba Fett's in the Knights of Ren.
Boba Fett's dead.
No, he's not.
Boba Fett's dead.
Want to put money on that?
Is he not in the pit of Sarlacc?
No, he got out with it. So they had a film released on YouTube this year of him after the Sarlacc pit was totally torched from the inside.
And I'm sure Dorkman had something to do with it. Probably. Exactly. That's my point.
It was a big rumor that Boba Fett was coming back. He was not dead. He survived it.
Yeah, he's supposed to be half a robot or something. Don't fucking do that, Disney. Don't. Just fucking don't.
That could explain a lot of how they were able to take on Luke Skywalker, take his daughter from him.
I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. I swear to Christ. I'm gonna fucking
now I'm just doing it to troll you.
And just fucking punch you in the face. I'm gonna ODB you right in the fucking head.
You gonna ODB me?
I'm gonna ODB you. I'm gonna fucking go put on my Brett Favre helmet right now, and I'm gonna dive through your fucking head.
Let me put on the helmet first.
No.
Yes.
I want to make it fair.
You want to make it fair?
You're hard-headed.
I am hard-headed.
You hard-headed cocksucking fuck.
I've asked you if you wanted to do anything else when it comes to Star Wars. I'm just bringing stuff up.
No, you're not. You're just nitpicking shit.
I'm bringing stuff up.
Episode 7 was great. If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you're gonna be like him, don't go see it. Just hang yourself from a fucking tree.
Now you know how my mind works. I'm always perpetually thinking of these things. It's never.
Don't do that. I enjoy the moment for the moment's
Yeah, you're also older than me. You've narrowed your thought process down to what's really important, what's not. I'm not at that point in my life yet. You're 10 years older than me.
9 years. 9 years, kids. 9 years.
I haven't got to that point where this is not worth my energy thinking about this. I'm at the point in my life where anything I like, I'm going to read a lot about it and obsess over it. So
don't obsess over anything, kids.
At 1 a.m.
Go see it. Go see it twice. I might go see it a third or a fourth time.
Shattered records, by the way.
Every fucking record.
Like what? 57 million on Thursday
night. Never been done.
Done over
238 by Monday morning.
No, it was more than that. It was 338.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it was 238 by Monday morning.
Well, it was 338 by Sunday before we went and saw the movie.
It's crushed.
It already crushed it because what was the record? 208.
208 by Jurassic World.
Yeah, and it crushed it before we even set foot in that theater. It was already beat.
Crushed it
internationally. And you know what's something crazy? That movie doesn't open in China until Friday.
Are they even allowed to see something so open-ended?
Oh yeah. That is the number one selling movie in 24 different countries. Destroyed box office records in 24 different countries, including ours.
Go see it.
It hasn't come out in Japan. It hasn't come out in China. And those are two big movie markets.
Japan's no wait, it did come out in China.
No, it did not. It comes out on the 25th.
China or Japan? One of the two. It came out in Japan. It came in second place.
Must have been Japan.
It came in second place.
What? To Godzilla? Probably.
No, actually, it wasn't a Godzilla movie.
It might have been Lost World. It sounds like it could be Lost World.
No, it didn't open up behind Lost World, but no, Star Wars actually finished second in, I think it was Japan. It might have been another market, but it was in the Eastern market.
I promise you, China, because they made a very strict point that the movie has done this much. It's broken international, records, and like it hasn't even opened in China yet. In China, you got 2 billion people. That's a third of the population right there. This world that hasn't even watched it, and it's broken international records for ticket sales.
There's only one Eastern person in the entire. Well, I guess the droids could be made in Taiwan. Is it racist?
Droids can't be racist.
People that build them can.
True. Anything else in Star Wars?
It was great. Go see it. For the casual fan, for the dedicated fan, for the person who's never seen a Star Wars film in your entire life.
You don't really need knowledge of prior movies to see
at all. No. Just walk in and see it. You don't feel like you need to see 1 through 6 in order to enjoy 7.
It's good to do it though. It's still good to do that. To see.
Go watch 7, then be intrigued and go back and watch the other ones. That's fine. That is the way it's worked.
Mm-hmm.
For what the fucking millennials. God damn, I hate every last one of them sons of bitches.
I'm not a millennial.
I know you're not. I hate every last one of them sons of bitches.
Okay.
Star Wars.
Go see it. Into our top 10. We're doing 2 top 10s. Probably the same video.
47 fucking minutes again because you just it could be a dick. Fucking hate you so bad right now.
All right, we're gonna go on to our top 10. Okay.
You in the fucking titty.
See ya.